So I have a mono letter battle against Yuri, or Gnome, or Yurinomi. I don't really know how to pronounce it. And I'm C, he's F, hence the name Cardiac Failure, and I'm going to get right into this. I U-turn because I know I'm faster. I was half predicting Aqua Jet, but he didn't use it. And I'm like, okay, then he'll use Ice Sponge, because, you know, I have a Crobat. So I went to Cresselia, but he predicted that awesomely and went for Crunch, because he knew that Celebi or Cresselia was coming in. I T-waved, because I didn't really know what he wanted to do. He stayed in Crunch, that's fine. A crit would really screw me over. I still don't know if I'm faster, so I'm just going to Moonlight and see what happens. And apparently after the Paralyze, I'm faster, so I guess that's good to know. I get some decent recovery, and then I Moonlight, I think, one more time. Yeah, one more time. And I get more decent recovery with Moonlight, and now I'm going to Reflect, because a crit can't kill me. So I Reflect, and that does like 10% or something. Yeah, 11% after leftovers, actually. And now I'm going to Moonlight, probably. I'm wasting 3 power points of Moonlight already. But yeah. Oh, on his last crunch he got a defense lower, but I didn't really care, because on this turn he got a paralyzation, so, you know, hacks for hacks. He's obviously going to crunch, so I'm going to go straight into Crobat. He defense lowers me, that's fine. Brave Bird's going to KO, and I'm faster. Although Aqua Jet would have been really good right now, I still don't know why he's not using it, or if he even has it. But Brave Bird's a 2-hit KO on Frostlass, but if a Frostlass is coming in, it's going to be Scarfed, because I can outspeed it if it's not. So I go straight into Cresselia, predicting a Scarfed Ice Beam, and the Ice Beam does come. I'm going to Ice Beam for the 2-hit KO, or get a switch in, but apparently he changes moves. He gets a special defense lower, so I have to switch out. But is this like Focus Sash or Expert Belt? It's definitely not Scarf if he changed moves, obviously. But the Shadow Ball is really obvious, because he just used it. And I go straight into Crobat, and I Roost, predicting an Ice Beam. And with a neutral stab Ice Beam, I go from 42% to 54, so not bad. Brave Bird's obviously going to KO at 13%. No, it's not going to KO. Love Disc is an awesome wall. I'm just letting you know, Love Disc is the best wall. With a Focus Sash, it can, like, live a Salamance's Outrage. But yeah, I Brave Bird. I actually recover more with leftovers than I get hit with Recoil, so that's awesome. I know I'm going to outspeed again, but I'm kind of predicting Aqua Jet. I don't really know. I don't mind if Crobat dies, but he still doesn't use Aqua Jet. And I'm pretty sure, I'm able to KO with Brave Bird. So good for me. I have an early 6-4 lead, and now he brings in a Flygon. I'm like, shit, this thing is Scarf. That's the only reason it'd come in. So I bring in Cresselia to take, I don't know, Scarf Stone Edge, Scarf Outrage, whatever he wants to do. I asked him if he had Aqua Jet, and he doesn't, which is kind of surprising, because most floats will carry Aqua Jet. Or actually, no, I'm not going to switch on. I'm going to Roost. And that crit on Stone Edge actually mattered, because this was an unstabbed neutral Stone Edge, so I could have survived if it didn't crit. But I bring in Blissey, or not Blissey, my Cresselia, and he's obviously afraid of the Ice Beam, so I'm going to go straight for Moonlight. And last turn, he had Life Orb Recoil, so it's not a Scarfed or it's not a Banded Flygon, and that's really good to know for later on. So he brings in a Fortress. All it can do is Entry Hazard me, so I'm just gonna go straight to Charizard for free. It might explode, it might not, but if it explodes, then Charizard did its job, because I brought it to kill Fortress, because I knew it was gonna use Fortress. Now I'm half predicting Flygon to come in, so I'm gonna use Dragon Pulse, because it would KO Flygon, and Fortress can't do shit to me. But he brings it in for Alligator. It looks to be a 3-hit KO, but I'm going to go for the second one anyways, because looking at my team, I have Celebi and Cat Turn with Sucker Punch to both take him. But because of damage variation, I'm able to 2-hit KO with Dragon Pulse, and cool, I get to keep my Charizard for later. So then he brings in Rinder, or he brings in again his Rinder, and that's apparently a misclick or something, I don't know. It's a speed tie, and I don't want to risk it, because that would suck. So I'm predicting the obvious Stone Edge, and going straight to my Claydol, and Claydol can do a bunch of stuff. I'm going to Stealth Rock here, and while he Dragon Claws, I could Life Orb stall, but I don't really want to. Shadow Ball gets a special defense drop, that's fine. I know he's going to Dragon Claw again, go straight to my Cresselia, same thing. He's going to fear the Ice Beam again, because it's really obvious, and I already used it once, so he knows I have it. And Fortress, it was an obvious switch, but I didn't want to really do a double switch on that turn in case he actually stayed in with Flygon, and that would have sucked for me. But I'm gonna go to Celebi now because Fortress can't do anything, and I'm kind of predicting that he'll predict a Charizard switch, if that makes any sense. Looking at his team, I can't do anything. Toxic, I guess, would work unless Fortress stays in and it explodes, but he's not going to. He brings in Pharaoh, yeah, whatever. And I Toxic him, and it's a good thing Pharaoh doesn't have Guts because it would completely rape my team, or most of my team at least. But I don't know what he's trying to do here, I really don't. So I'm gonna bring in Claydol for, I guess, Death Fodder, you could say. Yeah. Or no, I'll bring in Cresselia. And he U-turns, and that doesn't really do much. But I can see why he U-turned, because it would be 4 times effective on Celebi. But now he brings in Fortress again, and now I'm thinking, should I Thunder Wave? Should I go to Charizard? I'm gonna go to Charizard. And I'm pretty sure he Rapid Spins here. No, he Spikes. So he sets up more Spikes, and now I'm definitely, I don't know what to do. He has a Fearow, a Fortress, and a Flygon. Best option would really be like, I don't know, Flamethrower, I guess. And it 1-hit KOs the Fearow. I think Flamethrower would be able to 2-hit KO the Flygon. I'm not entirely sure, because it is Specs and Stab. But it's not very effective. And I didn't really want to risk the Speed type. Now, Stone Edge is again really obvious, and I know I'm not going to live another hit, but he might do something stupid like Roost, I don't know, so I might as well go for a Shadow Ball. It's better than, like, not doing anything. But no, he kills me with Dragon Claw. And then I bring in Cresselia. He's obviously afraid of the Ice Beam. And because his only Pokemon left is Fortress, I know he's going to Fortress. So I do an Awesome Sauce double switch into Charizard. And I go for Dragon Pulse because he's probably fearing the Flamethrower. Yeah, he's probably fearing the Flamethrower. And I guess he'd switch out. If he doesn't switch out, he can't do anything to me anyways. And apparently it's a lose-lose situation for him. And yeah, I guess it is, because he has to predict whether I'm using Dragon Pulse or Flamethrower. Although, considering I brought in Charizard, I'm pretty sure I'm predicting his switch. But he stays in and explodes on me, even though if he didn't have any other attack move yet. Then I bring in Cresselia, crit didn't kill me, and Ice Beam won me the game. So that was a good game. Mono Letter is really fun, better than Mono Type at least, and like Mono Color.